In this video, we're going to talk about the different rounding options available to you in Excel, and we're going to apply it to an example where we're basically calculating out the sales price for these different car models, but we're going to do it in a really specific way. So over here, what I've done is created a simple table showing you the different rounding options available to you. The first being the simple round formula. And we're rounding B3, the B column basically, and the 0 as the second part is number of digits. That's how many digits you're rounding to. So in this case, we're rounding to a whole number. In this case, it's going to be either 0 or 1 because all these numbers are between 0 and 1. So we're just going to put 0 because that makes it a whole number. And you can see that the round formula follows the rules that of normal mathematical rounding. When you hit 0.5, it rounds up to 1. Before you hit 0.5, it stays at a 0. Round up, however, works differently, has the same format. However, round up, the moment this 0 becomes greater than 0, becomes a 0.1 or any decimal value, it will round up to the nearest, in this case, whole number, because I have a 0 at the end, and that makes it a 1. I guess it's a 1 all the way through here. If I were to go further, it would round up to 2. So if I were to do a 1.1, you can see this rounds to 2 over here. I'm going to undo that. And then round down does the opposite, basically. Round down will always round down. You'll keep rounding down until it has to go up, and then it will turn it into a 1. So it will basically lock it at that whole number only when it actually reaches the whole numbers. So if I go here, let me show you a way we can use some of those rounding formulas in how we calculate out the sales price of these car models. So the first thing I'm going to do is calculate the sales price in a simple way. I'm going to say sales price. It's just going to be the original price times 1 minus the final sales price. And that gives us 16. Let me add 2 decimals. This is now what the price looks like in thousands. Now, what we want is a scenario where instead of showing 15,903, it's going to show something that looks maybe more like 15,999. Or instead of 33,901, it'll be 33,999 or 25,999. It won't show, it won't be exactly 20 or 10 or 13% off or whatever. It will be off from that, but it will look more like an actual price that you would see at a car lot or something like that. Something that would psychologically still feel like, 15 and something, but not be 16,000. So that's a psychological trick that you can read about. If you're making a price and it's 15,903, you can definitely make it 15,999, and psychologically that additional value won't be treated the same way as it would be if you made it 16,000. So that's a trick that you see all the time when you look at prices, and we want to sort of emulate that here. So what we're going to do is we're first going to round up. And I'm going to say 0, the nearest whole value. And now you can see it's going to say 16,000. Down here it's going to say 34,000. It's going to say 26,000. It's going to say 34,000, etc. It's going to always round up. But now I want to get that 999 looking thing. So I'm going to go at the end and subtract 0.001. And now there we've done it. Now we have our nice looking price that has trailing 9s at the end, looks more like a sales price. Once again, it won't be perfectly that sales value, but I did round up because I didn't want whatever our changes are here to make the price lower. I wanted to only make the price higher. So as before, what we had done maybe resulted in 15,900 or whatever. Now it's going to be 15,999. Before it was 33 and change. Now it's 33,999, and etc. So basically, I've done this in a certain way where the price basically is increased to look like a normal looking sales price. Okay, great. Thank you for joining. Please like this video if it was helpful, and comment if you have questions, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks so much.